change, I evolve. I'm a different person than I was. Okay, look how much better that looks now that it's all dry. Oh, it looks so much nicer. Hey everyone, welcome back to a new video. So, this morning has been a little busy. We actually got up earlier than normal, got ready. You're smacking like a grown man. That's Honey. That's Honey Bunny. Listen, y'all have no idea. I took the kids to school this morning and I came home to a trash can lid stuck on Zoe's head, which is super scary and dangerous. I'm not gonna lie, like that scared the crap out of me when I walked in. But it also just proved how guilty she was. You pretty darn guilty. You feeling kind of bad this morning? I got into the garbage. This is fuzz from their toy, by the way. I wouldn't like leave garbage on my floor, I promise. But yeah, she guilty. Anyway, I had to run and grab the tripod too because my arms were like shaking. I don't know if you could tell. I've been working out, and like when I work out my arms, the next day if I try to hold something up, my arms just start shaking. I'm sore, but I like that feeling because it feels like I'm actually doing something. And I actually feel really good that I've been working out again. For a little bit there, I fell off track with my workouts, but I'm kind of getting back in the routine again, so it feels good to do that. But anyway, so today my goal is to get groceries for the week, and I need to stock up on some things around the house. Like, we are out of dish soap. I need to go around the house and make like a really good list of things that I need because I'm tired of like opening the cabinet and having nothing. Like, we literally have no cleaning supply. This is all I got. This little bit. This is what I use for everything. This is the Lysol Brand New Day Mango and Hibiscus All-Purpose Cleaner. It's the bomb. It smells really good. And it's not like kill your nostrils scent either, in case you're wondering, because y'all know I'm sensitive to certain scents. This so far has been really good, so I really like that. But we're out. We're out of softener for the clothes, and Dylan requests Gain, and we are out of, did I say dish soap? We're out of dish soap. I need sponges. We need like things around the house. So that's what the goal is today, is to tackle my little to-do list while also getting some things that I need from the store. I need to touch up, paint my kitchen island, and just kind of work on some touch-ups around the house because there's a lot of areas that are scuffed and looking rough. So that's the goal today. I'm just gonna bring you along on my day, and I hope you enjoy. Hopefully you can hang out with me for a little bit, and maybe I will kill some time with you, or give you someone to hang out with while you're cleaning, or I don't know. What do you do when you're watching my videos? Let me know in the comments. I'm curious. But on a serious note though, I did want to talk about this real quick while we're at it. So, on Instagram, ooh, this that light is like right up in my eye. So on Instagram, I shared this story that someone posted. It was.
She checked on the Walmart app.
Oh, it's gonna start playing.
She checked on the Walmart app. This one compared.
But anyway, this guy basically talks about the food. Let me play this little bit of audio with you.
2020 was $3.46. This one compared to grocery purchases from 2020 to today, and it's actually insane how much inflation we're seeing in just 3 years. A pound of sliced turkey in 2020 was $3.14. Today, it's $6.72. That's a 114% increase. A pound of ground beef in 2020 was $3.46. Today, it's $5.47, which is
crazy. That's a 58% increase. That's insane. Insane. But yeah, so just gotta be more mindful and work harder. And unfortunately, it's like we're in this steady like rat race, you know. That's how it feels. It truly does feel that way. And I actually, when I shared the story to my Instagram, I had a lot of you message me, and I just want you to know that I feel the exact same you feel. But I had a couple people say that they felt like they've worked so hard to get to the position they are financially just to be paycheck to paycheck again, or to feel like they're paycheck to paycheck, like not being able to do the things that they were able to do once after working so hard all these years because of how high prices are. And I'm like, y'all, I feel the same. Like, to be honest, like my husband and I, we are in a completely different position than we were like when I first started this channel. I think that's very apparent, and I get comments on it a lot. And just to kind of chat about that real quick, a lot of people are like, I missed who you were whenever you were in Georgia in your trailer. I miss when you did like more budget friendly stuff and all that. And I want you to know that as much as you guys miss those certain parts of me, those are the parts that were so hard for us. And I am so grateful to be where I'm at today. And this is why you see a lot of content creators when they first start in such struggle, and then as they grow, they have more and they spend more and they get to do things with their family that they never imagined they would get to do. And that's a blessing. That's not something to look down upon. That's something to inspire people. And I hope that most of you feel inspired by that and don't look at it as a negative, because I don't miss that girl. I don't miss who I was 6 years ago. I change, I evolve, I'm a different person than I was, and we're in a different position. And like I said, I'm just so thankful for that, because I don't want to have to be at the register choosing between bread and milk. I don't want that for my kids. I never wanted that for my kids, but we just got into that position, you know, because of choices that we made. And yeah, my heart's still the same. I'm still the same person. I just have more opportunities, and I hope that y'all see that and don't look at it in a bad way. I've just noticed a lot recently, people commenting on how much money I'm spending, you know, how much I spend on grocery. It's a lot of the times I get comments on how much money I spend, but just to kind of add to that, I think a lot of people forget that that is part of my job, is to spend money to make money. And you can look at any influencer that you watch right now, any YouTuber you watch that does any type of home makeover channel. I don't care who they are or what they say. Makeover channels, grocery hauls, they spend all that, they do all that to earn money back. And that is part of like social media. That's why you see so many influencers sharing outfit after outfit after outfit. They don't need any more clothes. No, they're showing you ideas, so in case you need ideas, then you purchase that, and then they earn a commission off of that, and that's how they make money. So, and that's with me too. Like when it comes to doing projects and stuff, in order for me to put together a project, which is the bread and butter for my channel, that is where I make my income, mostly is from my DIY and makeover projects. In order to produce those videos, I have to spend money. And I gotta show you guys budget-friendly ideas, and I try my best to stay as budget-friendly as I can to create the project I'm trying to create. And I do feel over time my content has slowly changed, but like I said earlier, I don't look at that as a negative. I look at that as a positive. That's good that I'm changing and evolving in a good way instead of being stuck back where I was 6 years ago. I don't wish that upon anybody. So I just wanted to share. Thank you guys for listening to me chat about that for a minute. I just wanted to get some of that off my chest. It's just been on my mind a lot recently. But anyway, I'm now at Dollar Tree grabbing just a few things that I needed, and I'm going to get the groceries and stuff unloaded, and I'll share with you a few of the things that I got.
Got your toy? You got your toy? You got your toy? Oh, what you got? You're so cute.
Okay, so here is the groceries that I got today. So we're gonna start over here. I got a sirloin steak. So this was $11.69, and we are probably just going to grill this and then have it with one of these sheet pan veggie kits. So we have this one is $4.99. This one is also $4.99, so we'll just kind of pick and choose. But these are already mixed. They have a seasoning packet in here. They're like good to go. Like pour in a pan and go. And all we gotta do is grill the steak. So that'll be so nice. Quick, easy dinner. And it's affordable too. So we got those. Also one night we're gonna have some pork chops. So I just grabbed this one. It's like a nice little pack here for the family. for $7.92. Once again, whatever one we don't use with the steak, we'll use for this instead. I also got some bacon. These were buy one, get one free. So they basically turned out to be $5 a piece, which is not bad at all for bacon, especially the Black Label bacon. And I'm excited to eat that. We love bacon in our house. We have breakfast for dinner at least once a week, so that's gonna go with our breakfast for dinner one night. I got some Halo oranges. These are gonna be for quick grab and go snacks. I did get a big bag of red potatoes. We can do so much with these. We can dice them up and have them as like sauteed potatoes. We can do mashed potatoes. We can do potatoes, onions, and peppers if we want, just to kind of change it up, and that can go along with any of the dinners that we got. This is for my husband for a lunch one day, just some chicken fettuccine alfredo. And then I got a brick oven pizza for dinner, along with the Totino. Why do they do this to me? Totino's party pizzas. Why have I always called it Tostinos? I'm just gonna call it Tostinos because that sounds better, to be honest. So, we got pizzas for dinner one night. We got some Eggo waffles here. I got buttermilk and blueberry. One of the kids likes the regular, one likes the blueberry. So, I got one of each. And then we got this little fruit kit right here. This was on the pricier side, but I am obsessed with pineapple, y'all. You know, I've never tried pineapple until the other day for the first time, and I accidentally ate too much. It destroyed my mouth. My mouth like felt so weird for hours and hours and hours. I thought I was like having an allergic reaction, but turns out it's the acid in the pineapple that does it to your mouth, and you're supposed to eat it with like something else to kind of counteract that, and I didn't. I just like ate the whole thing, but it was super good. But anyway, got that for snacks. I also got this for my husband, a beef and bean burrito just to take to work. This has like pretty good protein, 15 grams of protein, and it was 330 calories. Heck, I might eat this. So I got that, and then this will be for a dinner one night. This is the Indian inspired butter chicken. Clearly this is only 2 servings, so my kids will not eat this, to be honest. There's no point in even trying to make them eat it. So they'll just have something else on the night that we have this. So that is for Dylan and I for one night. I got some spring mix for lunch. And then these were 3 for $10, and I thought these were great because a lot of times I get hungry and I just want like a quick snack. I'm not really craving like anything big. This will be nice. So I got a bunch of those for Dylan and I to snack on. Pringles were buy one, what was that? Pringles were buy one, get one free. So they ended up only being like $1.09 a piece. That's like super cheap for Pringles in my opinion. So I snagged them because these are my favorite chips ever. And then we got some black cherry plums, I think is what these are called. And then we got some peaches. So that's the food I got for the next couple days. So here's the cleaning supplies and the decor that I got from Dollar Tree. I think these are like the prettiest pumpkins Dollar Tree had, so I snagged all 3. This one, let me see if it'll focus. It's got glitter on it. It has like a crackle effect to it. I think it's so nice. And then I got this one, it's like a velvet, and also another velvet one. You're in trouble for getting into trash over there. Okay, so then I got some scrubbing pads. I got a claw clip. I got this one because it's really small, as you can see, and I like to do like a half up, half down look, but a lot of my clips aren't tight enough, if that makes sense. And this one squeezes real tight, so it'll hold my hair, and I like the look of it. I thought it was really pretty. I got that, and then I got this little jar. I thought this was very pretty. I love the color of it for fall, and I thought it would look nice just like as like a little extra. I could put like some stems in it or something, just something really tiny to add like as a layering piece. And then I got some loofahs for our shower. I got this little notepad just to have like, it's small and I like that. I don't have anything this small, so I wanted to grab that for myself. I found that at the register. And then I got a new scrubber for the sink, which was, oh, I needed this so bad. The one we have is old and I've tried to like sanitize it, but it's just getting to the point where like the bristles are stained, so I got a new one. I got some Fabuloso orange scent. This one smells pretty good, so I got that. And then all they had was a small thing of Dawn, and I didn't want to go to Walmart, so I just grabbed it for now. And I got the orange one again. I don't know, I guess today was orange day. I got baking soda, the cleaning vinegar for the outside to spray around, hopefully get rid of the ants. So I got a spray bottle for that. And I'm missing a spray bottle. There was one more spray bottle that I bought to make like a little mixture. And then I got a duster for dusting. These are like my absolute favorite. These are awesome. For $1.25 and you get 3 of them, you need these. They're great. I'm gonna run out to the truck and see if maybe it fell out of the bag or something. Because I know I bought another like little spray bottle. Ha! There she is. This. You being nosy? Little's on the back of the couch. Look how cute. She copies Zoe sometimes. But this is the little bottle. And I like it because like look how tiny and handheld it is. I thought that was nice. I don't know. It was cute, so I grabbed it. So I'm gonna make my own like little cleaning solution out of this multi-purpose cleaner. That way I don't have to carry around like a massive bottle. And then I'm gonna pour the vinegar. Oh, you can't see anything, sorry. I'm gonna pour the vinegar into this bottle and spray outside the house and hope these ants disappear. Some water. How much of this does it say to add? Okay, so you just need like a little bit mixed with your water. Seriously, it would look like pee. It looks like nasty pee. Oh well. Okay, I'm gonna test it out. Oh yay, I love it. Love it. I love when spray bottles have like a soft mist and it's not like, you know what I mean, too much. This one has a stream too, but. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and fill up a sponge. I'm curious if it's gonna leak. So far, so good. We'll see how. Oh, it's actually nice. This is nice. I think this is a great, good purchase from Dollar Tree. Ah! Did y'all see that? I just sprayed myself right in the face. Cool. Else. Alright, we're just gonna fill her up. My little jars. So I got these off of Amazon a while back. These, they are really, really, really good quality. So they have actually fell over, which I don't recommend letting them fall over, but mine have fell over and they didn't break. That's not enough soap. That ain't gonna work. It'll work for now though. At least I'm not out. But I'm gonna keep this upside down so I can use up what's in there. We don't waste products around here. We try not to anyway. But I got that refilled. Ew, I hate the way it smells. Go ahead and spray some. Go around the doors. I hope it helps. I sprayed the perimeter of the house with my vinegar. The whole house stinks right now. I'm hoping that once it dries, like it stops smelling, but hopefully the ants still smell it and they leave us alone. So I got that done. I'm actually gonna go out to my carport, gather up some paint. I recently painted my daughter's room a white color in the whole room, the walls and the baseboards. I repainted everything. So the white color I got was called Alabaster by Sherwin Williams. And I'm actually gonna use that since I have it on hand and just go ahead and touch up some baseboard areas in the house. So one of the main areas that need a good touch up is this wall here. Look at this. It gets worse the further down you go. And like, I need to re-stucco this right here. So I'm gonna do that as well. There's like some paint marks. Don't mind my bed. I didn't make it today. And I'm not going to because it's kind of pointless at this point. So I'm just gonna leave it. But I'm gonna touch up that. I think you can see my address. I gotta cut that. Cut. Let's try this again. So I need to touch up this spot right here. I have some packages over here, so I'm trying not to show you. Hold on, let me do this. There. There. Look what happened. I don't know what happened right here. Someone just like scraped off all my paint. Was it you? Did you do it? She's like, I don't think so. I don't. Oh, y'all are so sweet to each other. All the loving. You are such a jumper. It's, oh, and a nibbler. Just like, pay attention to me. Pay attention to me. Oh, that's not very nice. Oh, are we being jealous of each other? No. So, funny little story real quick about Zoe is she's always been like the baby, obviously. She still acts like the baby, but Honey's always been like the protector, right? Well, as Honey's gotten older, I can tell that Zoe's starting to like try to take her place, you know what I mean? Like she's starting to act a little bit more like dominant. And we have all girls, so they get moody with each other. They definitely show some sass. But I wouldn't have it any other way. They're my girls. They're my girls. And then we have Little. She's the oldest. Y'all never get to see her because she's always like hiding. I'm so nervous all the time. My poor baby. It's okay. Okay, something I've always done is after I'm done painting, if I still have like other areas in the house that I need to touch up, instead of like rinsing out my paint tray, I stick it into a large garbage bag and wrap it up like airtight so that way the paint stays wet, and then I don't have to like clean the rollers and stuff, and I can just continue to paint and use what's in here. So it's like a lifesaver. All right, so when I started touching up the paint right here, right away I noticed that this roller was not having like great coverage, so I switched over to my painting pads. Y'all know I've been raving about these for weeks now. They're literally a game changer. I'm going to link it below for real this time. I always say that. I'm going to link it and then I never do. I'm sorry. I'm like the worst with links. I get so excited to post the video and then I post it and I don't even think about going through and making sure that I have like the certain products I said I was going to link. If y'all ever notice that, please just tell me in the comments and I will do my best to get back to you as soon as possible. A lot of times I'll just send you the link directly so you don't even have to look in the description box. Saves us all time. Okay, so don't mind my floors. I need to vacuum. Hold on, Zoe. Hold on, baby. Back up. This right here has always drove me nuts because like you can see the gap right there underneath the baseboard, and the baseboards are like super dirty and scuffed up. So I'm gonna like caulk all around the bottom here and just touch this up with some white paint. It's gonna look a lot nicer. getting the baseboards done over by the refrigerator, I jumped over here by the pantry, and this bottom piece of trim gets really dirty. And the reason why, it's not really dirty, it's like watermarks, because whenever I am mopping sometimes I hit the baseboards, and the original paint color that I used on the bottom baseboard was actually a flat paint, and it didn't like repel the water very well, so then it eventually just kind of got like watermarks at the bottom here. So I'm going to touch all this up and make it look a heck of a lot nicer. This was such an eyesore, especially in person. A lot of times on camera, and I've shared this millions of times, but from a distance, if you just like looked at my videos, you would never see all this. You know, unless I get up close and personal and show you, you would not realize how bad my baseboards were and stuff. So every now and then I like to zoom in and really give you a real life look. This is normal. It's okay if your baseboards get a little scuffed up. That's why they're there. They're supposed to be there to get, you know, and take a lot of the wear and tear that you don't want your wall getting. And it's okay. You just paint over it, you fix it, you sand it down the areas that you need to, and you call it a day. Okay, so that little corner right down there, I'm trying to let it get tacky a little bit because I just used caulk to fix it. But then I can just add another layer to smooth it out. It looks rough, but trust me, it's gonna look a lot better when it's done. All the walls in here are like jacked up from the previous owner. Like you can even see like right here on the right-hand side, right there where my finger's at. All that was just the way the house came. So yeah, we got textured walls. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and touch up the island. I just got like a really inexpensive like little bristle brush just to do these like little touch-ups. Cool. Okay, so let's go over here. We're gonna see if we can find any other areas. So these cabinets have held up really great, but of course, just with like regular use, you're gonna get a few nicks here and there, especially with cabinets that have been repainted a few times. Even though I can sand these down real well, you know, it happens. We're just gonna touch up the areas that need it. Need to sand it, but for now this will work. Okay, look how much better that looks now that it's all dry. Oh, it looks so much nicer. Also, I went ahead and got the island touched up like y'all just saw me do. This over here is still drying a little bit, and then I'm going to touch up paint, but you can see it already looks better without that big old hole down there. And once that caulk dries, I can do like another layer to smooth it all out, but it's looking good. What would be really beneficial is if I remove like all the furniture from a room and redo all the baseboards. And I may do that in an upcoming video, just like a really good home refresh. I don't have time to do it today because I started a little too late, but I did want to tackle the little spaces that were really bad and super noticeable, like by the fridge, the master bedroom like entrance, and also the pantry was a complete eyesore, especially in person, because like that bottom board would get like watermarks on it from when I mop. So I'm gonna be a little bit more careful about not hitting the baseboards. So yeah, they look so much cleaner. Much cleaner, so I'm happy I got that done. And the island looks great too, being all touched up and not having like little scuff marks all over it. So getting things done, it feels good. It feels good to be tackling these like little to-do lists. I need to get this trash can out though, it stinks. I'm gonna finish up around like the back door and share that with you guys, like me repainting this space back here because it looks really bad. So we'll do that real quick. As far as this space goes, y'all may have heard me talk about thinking about closing in this little area right here. And at one point I took the shelf down to try to get like a visual and like tape on the wall, you know, if I added floor to ceiling cabinets, so that way we could store all this stuff in a hidden way. However, I ultimately just really like the functionality of this space. We use these hooks every day. Every day. This space is used so much. And since it's right by the back door, I feel like if I close it in, it's going to make the doorway a lot tighter. And I don't know. I think ultimately we're just going to go with functionality and keep it open. So that's our plan at the moment. I might change my mind later. You know, I never say never. But at the moment, the functionality purpose of having the hooks to be able to hang jackets and purses and just whatever right back there has been so nice. Also, this wet dry vac that I'm using is so good. It's a very basic wet vacuum. I feel like a lot of them are very fancy. This one's more on the simple side. It's a lot more affordable as well. This one is called the new 400. It's a cordless wet dry vacuum. And the battery life on this one is really, really great. I feel like it's easy to clean. So far, I've been loving it, and I've had it for a couple months now. So this color I'm using is called Alabaster by Sherwin Williams, and I recently just discovered that there are 2 different types of alabaster paint, and I had no idea that. So if you guys follow Amanda from This Crazy Life, she just did a bathroom makeover that is absolutely stunning, by the way. I will link her video below. You need to check it out. It's so good. I feel like her content is so motivational. And recently I just started watching her channel again. I go in phases where I watch a lot of YouTube and then I don't. Recently, I have not been watching a whole lot of YouTube. I've been busy as ever filming content. But anyway, I saw that she posted a bathroom makeover and I had to check it out. And she shared in her video that the Alabaster by Benjamin Moore has less of a yellow tone than the one from Sherwin Williams. So there's 2 different types of alabaster. Who knew? I didn't know that. So thanks to her, I realized I have the more yellow toned alabaster, which I don't mind. But just keep that in mind. If you're going for a lot more of like a cool tone, definitely go with the Benjamin Moore. And that's what she used in that bathroom if you want to check it out.
So you thought you got it made for easy living, slipping out the back door. What you're made for, and there's nothing that is too late for. Out of the cold into my warm hand, in the sun, it's already begun. You are my one, with a simple mind, we should find some more time. We don't need to worry at all. Everybody could make a wrong turn. You waver and slip and you get burned. But I'm here, so don't you worry, 'cause you know I'll be there in a hurry. Out of the cold into my warm hands, in the sun, it's already begun. You are my one.
Okay, so I found this vase in my little stash from last night. It's actually like for a candle, but I'm gonna use it for some stems. And these are also left over from last year. I can't remember. I think I got these from Dollar General, if I'm not mistaken. But I gotta cut them off the stem in order for them to fit in here. I'm gonna try to like flip-flop this. So this will go here. And It's amazing what some paint and a little bit of caulk can do for a space. It looks so much better. And then up here, I just decorated this space with some things that I had on hand. I like it. I feel like it has like a little bit of a farmhouse cottage vibe, but I like it for fall. So I'm gonna leave it for now. I really want to get this picture up just a hair more though. Like I feel like it needs to be like a little higher. And then I'm gonna take a black Sharpie and paint those screws or color them in so that way you can't see the actual screw, but I like it. Okay, I can't find a Sharpie, but I do have some paint here and a tiny little paintbrush, and I'll just do this. It just makes it look a little bit more finished. These aren't the best brackets, but they're better than nothing. I actually want to do so I ended up deciding to leave the space open, and I think ultimately I want to add like a nice thick shelf, like build one like a custom. I think that'd be really nice, and then I can like just style the space however I want, because we actually utilize the heck out of this. Even though it might not look the best when you walk in the door, this is like our spot for like all of my purses and the book bags and all that good jazz. But much better. Look at the difference. See? A couple days later, I actually redecorated the space again. I felt like the vase being on the shelf was super dangerous just because it'll get too much like movement back there with the curtains and stuff. So I decided to paint a new piece of artwork for the back door. I wanted something a little bit more brighter with a little bit more fall colors. I love the original artwork that I did. This one I was going for a little bit more like fall colors. So I just painted a picture randomly one night. My husband was taking a nap kind of late and I was bored, so I just whipped out the paints, and this is what I came up with. So I actually restyled the back door, and I'll share that with you guys real quick. Moving on, I needed to clean up my mess, obviously. Now, you'll notice in the background, the frame and the little vase and all that is still the same way I did it the day of. Like I said, that video clip I just shared of the painting was a couple days later. I just thought I would include it in a video. I know some of you guys really enjoyed seeing the paint with me, and I have been, gaining a little bit more courage to share a little bit more, so maybe I'll start including those a lot more often. I absolutely love to paint. It's just something that I don't always have the time to sit down and do. It takes a lot of time to paint a picture, and like to come up with a vision and really make it work. I can't tell you how many times I've painted a picture and it completely just did not turn out. It's happened a lot more than you think, but this one I was very proud of. After getting the house picked up, it was actually time to go pick up the kids from school. So I went and changed clothes. I'm definitely someone who's all about comfort. As much as I have been trying recently to like wear jeans and like a decent shirt, man, my leggings are just so much more comfortable. So I changed, I went and got them, and then as soon as we got home, of course, they wanted a snack. So I just made like a little fruit bowl for them to share, and then they had a cheese stick and a Slim Jim. They definitely, let me know in the comments, do your kids are the same way? As soon as mine get home, they tear up the kitchen. They are starving. They want to sit down and just relax for a little bit. They're just, busy all day, and I guess when they get home, they just feel so comfortable. They just want to relax and eat, which I can totally relate. Now I'm going to go ahead and make a coffee. This is not something I do every single day. Only certain times I will need a pick-me-up, and today was one of those days. I think I was just because I was so busy all morning, and I hit a roadblock. I literally just felt so exhausted. So I was like, you know what? I'll make me a small coffee. So for my coffee, I get a lot of comments about this asking what's my recipe. And I basically make kind of like a latte at home. So I have the Ninja coffee maker, and I fill up a cup with ice all the way to the top. I put coffee in the filter, and I probably do like 5 tablespoons in the little thing, which seems like a lot, but like I said, I'm more of like an espresso style coffee drinker. So got my cup full of ice. I hit the specialty button on the Ninja coffee maker, and it basically makes a shot of espresso. And then, of course, with the ice, it fills up the cup and waters it down as well. And then I add my creamer. Right now, I've been using the Natural Bliss. This is the sweet cream flavor. It's super good. And then I recently found pumpkin spice like whipped cream for the top, and it is so good. So good. That's like a special treat. I obviously don't use this every single time I make a coffee, but today I was like, you know what? I'm going to treat myself to this because I deserve it. And then I add like a little sprinkle of cinnamon on top just for the heck of it, and voila, I have a latte with a little bit of pumpkin spice flavor. It's not too much, it's just enough. Now for dinner, I am making that dish that I got from Publix. This was the Indian-inspired butter chicken. And I'll share my opinion with you guys in just a little bit. I don't want to sound too repetitive, but I just whipped this up really quick for dinner. And then after I got dinner going and sat down to eat, I actually went to Hobby Lobby later that day because I wanted to grab some fall stems. I didn't include any of that footage at all. I honestly just enjoyed shopping, and yeah, it was nice. It was a nice little mom getaway. I really needed it. Okay. Start with some rice.
Oh, I don't want cilantro on one.
Don't you don't?
Mm-mm.
Oops.
Why does it smell like
Sorry.
that?
That's okay. That's fine.
Why does it smell like that?
That's Indian food.
It's stuffy.
Hey y'all, it is the next day. I didn't close out the vlog after cooking dinner, but I wanted to share with you. So dinner was not my favorite. Dylan loved it. I loved the smell of it. It looked delicious, but it just wasn't my type of food. I'm very much a very basic flavor palette type of person. I like seasonal, garlic powder, onion powder, salt and pepper. This had a very earthy flavor to it that it was just too overpowering and I couldn't get it down. And that's not like me. I'm usually someone who's not picky. I can pretty much eat anything. For some reason, this particular dish was just, it was too much for me. So I ended up not eating it, and I wanted to go to Hobby Lobby anyway to get a couple stems for the living room and dining room to like redecorate for fall, since a lot of the fall stems I had from last year I just used in the kitchen, and I don't want to have too much of the same repetitive look. So I went and got some new stems, and on the way home I stopped and got Checkers for dinner, so I splurged a little bit. It was really good, but I accidentally overate. Checkers is like my favorite. Their french fries, they're so good, so good. So anyway, that's what I ended up having for dinner. But I'm gonna close out today's video. I have been working on multiple different videos today. I got a fall try on haul just filmed. If you haven't seen that video yet, make sure you check it out if you're interested in seeing like some fall outfit ideas on a budget, because I only spent $150 for a whole new fall wardrobe, and I feel like everything looked really nice, and I loved everything I got. So check that video out. I'll have it linked below. Also, please take a moment and make sure that your notifications are on. I have had a big issue with this recently. YouTube is not notifying my subscribers, the ones who have notifications on, even if you have them on. For some reason, YouTube is not notifying my subscribers that I'm uploading. And it's such a bummer, because if you turn your notifications on, that means you want to see the videos I post. And like, why is YouTube doing this to me? I don't understand. So if you will, go to your notifications, turn them off, and then turn them back on and select all, so that way you will get notified every time I upload. I am uploading a lot more again, so just make sure you check out my channel if you haven't seen a video from me in a while. Go to my YouTube channel, just type in Karrie Lynn, and you should see any of the most recent uploads, just in case YouTube still does not notify you. But I appreciate you guys watching. Give this video a thumbs up. Let me know about the baseboard situation too, if y'all want to see me pull everything out and, you know, repaint and all that good stuff. If you want to see that in like a separate video, let me know in the comments. give me a thumbs up, please. I appreciate it. It helps my channel too. Share this with a friend. Do all the things. I'm trying to like mention that a little bit more. I feel like it's not something I mention often, and maybe some of you don't realize that is such a huge help in helping your content creators that you like to watch. So if it's not for me, do it for other content creators that you enjoy. It's free to do, and it does help us a lot, and we all really appreciate it so much. So anyway, that was a lot. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, y'all.